We no longer want to witness the conflict between Kim and Kourtney on The Kardashians. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. The ongoing feud between Kim and Kourtney Kardashian on The Kardashians has left many viewers feeling uneasy. For anyone with siblings, especially sisters, the drama might feel familiar. The dynamic portrayed on the show often reflects the complexities of sibling relationships, especially when combined with fame, intense personalities, and birth order dynamics. According to psychology, these elements can create a recipe for rivalry that's both emotional and deeply rooted. Psychologist Frank Sulloway's theory on birth order offers some insight into the Kardashian sisters' conflicts. Sulloway's niche differentiation theory suggests that children within the same family develop contrasting personalities to stand out and secure attention or resources. Dr. Catherine Salmon, a psychology professor at the University of Redlands, explains, birth order differences arise from variations in parental investment and sibling competition. Personality becomes a strategy for navigating these challenges. This theory suggests that siblings born close together, like Kim and Kourtney, are often the most different in personality. This contrast can set the stage for ongoing competition, especially when external factors like fame are added to the equation. Kim and Kourtney are only a year apart, which intensifies their differences. Kim's meteoric rise to fame has often overshadowed Kourtney, creating an ongoing tension between them. While Kourtney was the first of the Kardashian siblings to start a family and maintain a long-term relationship, albeit a tumultuous one, she has frequently found herself in Kim's shadow. This dynamic has played out publicly for years, but it seems to have reached a breaking point with the family's transition from E! to Hulu and Kourtney's high-profile wedding to Travis Barker. For Kourtney, it must be challenging to live in the shadow of her younger sister for so long. Since Kim's rise to fame, particularly after her infamous tape with Ray J became public, Kourtney has often been sidelined in the Kardashian narrative. Even as she pursued her own milestones, such as becoming a mother and marrying a rock star, the spotlight consistently gravitated toward Kim. This lack of recognition might explain Kourtney's frequent outbursts and apparent frustration, which many interpret as signs of her feeling overlooked. The sibling rivalry between Kim and Kourtney has escalated during their time on Hulu, with their disagreements becoming more public and intense. During one particularly heated exchange, Kourtney accused Kim of overshadowing her wedding and making it about herself. While such conflicts might appear petty to outsiders, psychologists argue they often stem from much deeper wounds. According to experts like Dr. Abigail Lev, feuds between siblings, particularly sisters, tend to be more emotionally charged than those between friends. Shared history and unresolved childhood issues often fuel these disagreements. Dr. Lev explains, sisterly fights are different from other conflicts because they touch on deeper wounds from childhood. These wounds may revolve around themes like fairness, competition, and parental favoritism. In the Kardashian family, these themes seem ever present, with Kourtney frequently expressing feelings of being scapegoated or overlooked, while Kim often appears to play the role of the family's golden child. The dynamics of sibling relationships are complex, and the Kardashian family's fame only amplifies these complexities. Shared experiences, both positive and negative, often bond siblings for life, but they can also create friction. In the case of Kim and Kourtney, their shared childhood and early adulthood seem to have left unresolved emotional scars that continue to surface in adulthood. Their fights aren't just about the present, they're also about years of perceived unfairness and competition. While some might argue that these conflicts are exaggerated for the sake of reality TV, psychologists suggest that such disputes are far from unusual. Sibling rivalries often mirror the broader dynamics of family relationships. Dr. Jameka Woody Cooper, a psychologist, notes that sibling fights can reflect long-standing issues, such as feeling undervalued or being compared to one another. These issues don't disappear with age or success. Instead, they often linger and resurface during moments of stress or major life events. Kourtney's recent marriage to Travis Barker seems to have been one such trigger. The wedding, which should have been a joyous occasion, instead became another source of contention between the sisters. Kourtney felt that Kim's actions during this period were self-centered, further fueling her feelings of being overshadowed. To the audience, these conflicts might seem trivial, but they point to deeper, unresolved emotional issues that have been building for decades. The emotional weight of sibling rivalries is not unique to the Kardashians. Many families experience similar dynamics, albeit on a much smaller scale. The shared history between siblings means that arguments often tap into long-standing grievances, making them more intense and emotionally charged. For the Kardashians, who live their lives under a public microscope, these issues are magnified and broadcast to millions, adding another layer of complexity to their relationships. As viewers, it's easy to judge or dismiss their fights as petty drama. However, their conflicts are a reminder of the challenges that come with close familial bonds. Sibling relationships are often a mix of love and competition, support and rivalry. The Kardashians' public feuds serve as a mirror for many of the struggles faced by siblings everywhere, albeit on a much grander and more dramatic scale. While fans may grow tired of seeing Kim and Kourtney at odds, their disagreements offer valuable insights into the nature of sibling dynamics. The emotional intensity of their fights reflects the depth of their bond, as well as the challenges of growing up and finding one's identity within a family. As frustrating as their conflicts may be to watch, they remind us that even the most glamorous families face struggles that are deeply human. Ultimately, the feud between Kim and Kourtney highlights the importance of understanding and addressing unresolved family issues. Whether through open communication or professional guidance, finding ways to heal these wounds is crucial for maintaining strong and healthy relationships. For the Kardashians, the journey toward resolution may not be easy, but it's a path worth pursuing, for their sake and for the millions of fans who look to them for inspiration. Let's now see. Kim Kardashian connects with Gypsy Rose Blanchard after her release from prison in Kardashians teaser. Gypsy Rose Blanchard made a brief appearance in the Season 5 premiere of The Kardashians on Hulu. The former prisoner met with Kim Kardashian in a teaser for the upcoming season. The episode, which aired on Thursday, May 23, started with an extensive preview of what's ahead, ending with a scene of Kim, 43, knocking on a door answered by Gypsy, 32. "Hi, Gypsy," the reality star greeted her while embracing her. This meeting occurred sometime after Gypsy's release from prison in December 2023. Viewers will soon see the results of Kim and Gypsy's meeting later in the season. Their in-person encounter had not been previously reported, but Gypsy has shown interest in collaborating with Kim. The founder of Skims is deeply committed to prison reform, and Gypsy has shared her desire for them to work together. "I think it would be great because she has a significant platform for prison reform and I have experience in prison," she told Extra in January. "So combining those two aspects, I believe we could make a positive impact." In the same month, TMZ reported that Gypsy sought Kim's advice on managing a large social media presence. After her release, she quickly found herself in the public eye and needed to learn how to navigate this new reality. In 2016, Gypsy was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 10 years for her role in her mother Dee Dee Blanchard's death. However, she was released 3 years early after being granted parole. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.